Namaste everybody, welcome back. We have 2 days left of our 30-day challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and today is respect. So I want us to spend a little time respecting these little hands of ours. So we're going to stretch them out, show them some love. It's going to be a fairly quick class today, so a little bit more of an easy and respectful of our bodies type of class. So let's get straight into it. Let's come onto our knees. Just sit back onto the heels. Now we're going to take our hands out in front of us, turn the palms, externally rotate, bring them down to the mat. Place the hands onto the mat and spread through the fingertips as wide as you can. Bring them as close to the body or as far away from the body as you like. Start to play around with it and see which position is better for you, what gives you the deepest stretch, but the stretch that feels good for you. Not something that's painful and not something that's too uncomfortable. You want this to be a little bit somewhere in between. So sit up nice and tall through the spine wherever you are. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Maybe even slightly give a little bit of a back bend. Close the eyes, relax the neck. Start to tune into the body and just feel, how are the hands feeling? Is this quite intense? How is the stretch? Now this isn't only a really lovely counteraction for some of the chaturangas and planks and downward facing dogs that we do, because of course, especially if you're new to yoga and this 30 days was something completely new to you, then you'll notice that we put a fair bit of pressure into our hands with yoga. So taking this time to respect the hands is really wonderful. Tune in and see, how is this feeling for you? If this is really good, then just become nice and still with the eyes closed. And let's take 5 deep breaths here in this stretch. On your next inhale, let's open the eyes and just release one of the hands. Keep the other one where it is. Very gently release the hand. Shake it out. And now gently release the other palm and give that one a little shake. Now we're going to come back into the same stretch, but just with one hand. So whichever hand you choose, I'm using my left first. Externally rotate. Bring the palm flat against the ground. Using the right hand, let's lift up the baby finger off the ground, only as high as you can, not so that it's painful. Stay really, really mindful here. Be nice and gentle and enjoy that stretch. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Let's release that finger. Now take the ring finger, lift that finger off of the ground. Close your eyes. Take a really deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Release that finger. Moving along, middle finger. Lift up the middle finger. Close the eyes. Deep inhale. And let it all go. Release that finger. Lift up the index finger. Close the eyes. Lifting it off the ground. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. And release. Now the thumb, we're going to move it away from, lifting it off the floor. Moving it away from the fingers rather than too high up. Rather move it away from the fingers, pulling it back. Close the eyes. Deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Now release. Gently, gently start to lift that hand off the floor, really slowly. Bring the wrist up with the right hand. Show it some respect, look at the wrist, and let's just give it a little rub here. Just rub in that wrist there where everything has been nice and stretched out, perhaps even in the palm of the hand. Using the thumb here on the right side to get deep into anywhere that feels a little painful. And now extend the fingers and draw them in. Extend and draw them in. Let's do the same on the opposite side. Externally rotate the right arm, come down onto the hand. Let's lift up through the baby finger. Close the eyes, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Release that finger. Lift up the ring finger. Deep inhale. And exhale. Now the middle finger, lift that one up. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Lift up the index finger. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Now bring the arm round the other side. Lift up the thumb and pull it back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Release the thumb. Now ever so slowly, with respect, start to lean back, gently lifting the fingers off the ground. Draw that hand up. And let's massage in that palm. Here on the wrist and in the palm, wherever you feel you need a little rub there. Now let's change the position of how we're sitting. So tuck the toes now, come up onto the toes. So it's a little bit of yoga for the feet as well. Spread through the toes. Come back onto the heels. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to take our hands out in front of us. Keep the shoulders down and really engage the hands. So you're trying to pull the fingertips towards the body. Now start to open up through the palms. And when you start to feel a stretch in the forearms here, maybe you even feel it in your elbows, really trying to engage the fingers and bringing them back towards the body as much as you can. Take 3 deep inhales and exhales here. Now maybe even move the hands a little further back. You may feel a little deeper stretch. Take 3 more deep inhales and exhales. And release. Shake the hands out. And we're going to take a counter pose now. So take the arms out in front of you. Now wrap the thumb underneath the fingers. So you're making a fist, but thumb underneath the fingers. Start to bend the palms down towards the ground. Really, really trying to pull them back towards the body. Engaging through the palms, engaging through the forearms, and you should feel a little stretch here. Take 3 deep breaths. Now open up through the arms, keeping that engagement, drawing the knuckles towards the body. Feeling that stretch on the top of the forearms now and down the front of the hands. Take 3 deep breaths. Back to center. Release the hands nice and gently. Release the thumbs. And let's give them a shake out. Wonderful. Untuck the toes. Slap them against the floor just for a moment. Sit back onto your heels. Let's inhale and take a nice back bend, lifting the hands out to the side. Inhale, lift the bum off of the feet. Take a back bend, look up. Exhale, arch the spine, push away. Inhale, back bend, look up. Exhale, arch, push away. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch, push away. Come on down. Let's take a nice comfortable seat, any seat of your choice. And we're just going to take 1 minute in meditation just to come back into the body. That's all we're going to do today for the hands. I hope they feel a little better. You can even just stretch out through the fingers before we come into our meditation, pulling them back behind you. Taking turns, pulling the right fingers back and then the left. And then when you're ready, sit up nice and tall through the spine. Close the eyes. Shoulders away from the ears, back and down the body. I'm going to allow you to be completely still here and to listen to the sound of your own breath. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm and just listen to the beautiful sounds of the birds here in Costa Rica. I'll be with you in 1 minute, but you're welcome to meditate for as long as you'd like. Close your eyes and let's begin. For those of you that are ready to finish your practice, keeping the eyes closed, let's inhale the hands to the sky. Touch the palms above the head and draw your palm to your heart center. Bow your head. Thank yourself for showing up today. Showing up for your body and for respecting the hands. Keeping the eyes closed, let's rub the palms together. Create a nice warm friction between them. And then place the palms over the eyes. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale out of the mouth. Open the eyes behind the palms. Just blink the eyes a few times. Move the palms away from the eyes, keeping them open. Watching the palms as they move away. Exhale the hands to the heart center. Namaste.